I'm just a lover of truth. And I feel like that, there is like this core truth that is the basis of and foundation of everything. And what we do is we take from that and we kind of like glam it up and jazz it up and put our own little input into it. And we go, here. Now, the truth is in there somewhere. You got to kind of dig for it, and that's what I find with religion, in my opinion. You got to kind of like, okay, let me get rid of this, let me get rid of that, let me get rid of, oh, there it is. And then when you look at everything side by side, they all the same. After you done dug the truth out, they all have the same basis to them. Every last one of them. Any Buddhism, Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Egyptian, even, science. They all have this basic fundamental qualities of truth to them. We put the layers of everything else on top of it, whether we want to make it pretty or, make it acceptable for the masses, but whatever, there is no way to your higher self. There's no way to your higher power. There's not one way, you know what I'm saying? And we got to be crazy to think that God done, allowed all of us to be here in this time-space reality to experience life, but gave us one way, and those who don't choose that way burn in a place called hell, or if you do choose that way, you live in a place called heaven. You know what I'm saying? So my beliefs are that there is a God who is also a higher power, who is also a higher self. So when you are at your best, when you are at ultimate level, and it's not a right or wrong thing, it's at your best, your full potential, you are in the realm of God. You know what I'm saying? You are God. That's my belief. So, I don't want anyone just, like thinking I'm nuts. So, but, I'm entitled to my beliefs. I also believe that we are pure positive energy, which means spirit in your soul. And that pure positive energy is an extension of the higher self, of the higher power, of the God, of the universal intelligence. And it's manifested in the physical form, what you see here, okay? Which allows us to see, touch, taste, hear, and feel. So we can enjoy or experience the life experience of time-space reality. Okay? Now remember, our higher self, our spirit, our universal intelligence, our God does not need time-space reality. We as physical beings need that. Okay? So coming into this physical being, we need time-space reality. These are all physical qualities, and we need these entities to experience and interact with each other in this life experience. Okay? I don't believe that there's a physical place of heaven and there's a physical place of hell. I absolutely, even reading the Bible and seeing the description of what these places look like, I'm like, okay, well, this is something we can create here on earth. Like, for example, there's a pit of fiery, fire pit, you dip in, your skin melts. So I'm like, okay, that's a volcano. You know what I'm saying? Or there's a street paved in gold, and there are clouds and angels and rubies. And I'm like, okay, we can like really do that like right here. Or like really, this is God. He can really get more creative than that. That's my opinion. So my belief is, by me studying metaphysics and science and everything, is that heaven and hell is actually a state of mind. If you're at bliss, you are in heaven. And we all had those moments. No matter how we got there, we had them. And if you are depressed or saddened or angry, rage, you are in a state of hell. So, I believe science and religion are two sides of the same coin. You need both. You need science and you need religion to make this work. Religion represents the unseen. Science represents the seen. Now, when you read the Bible, there's a lot of scientific entities in the Bible. One, if you go to Genesis, and it speaks about God taking the rib out of Adam and creating Eve. When you really think about it, that is cloning. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Yeah, that's a scientific function. We're doing that today. They're cloning by taking DNA and growing the DNA to clone a replica of what they just took it from. They're doing it with cows. They're doing it with sheep. Who's to say that they're not doing it with humans? There's a lot of stuff we don't know that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, another one is that I believe that we can manifest whatever we want by the power of our minds. Our thoughts. Did I get a reaction from that? I hope so. Yes, you can. Whatever you think will manifest as long as you go where your vision is. That's why some things feel like deja vus.